Hello again. Sorry, more people at the door. For those of you that have watched the last couple of episodes that I've recently uploaded, they are going to all be uploaded in the same sort of time period, and it turns out I'm quite busy today. So, sorry about the interruption. We'll carry on from here. This will be part 2, I suppose, of this turn. Where was I? I totally lost my track of thought now. Right, let's just go through commanders with no... Oh, I was explaining what I was doing here. Right, so yes, Lift Rays will be moving from Pustinia, just an extra, to Uzad. We'll build another lab here, equip his army up with what he's going to need to move into the sea, and capture Lake Fortune, and secure that throne for us. Not sure which throne it's going to be, but we'll find out soon enough. Right, let's go through our commanders with no jobs. Hark finished building, so we're going to have him construct a underground storage to hold out a siege and golem range if needed. Argias was bringing a fairly sizable force over to Saltnoham. So we will have this army wait here for a turn, so we'll have them on patrol and research as much as we can, just so we can sort our army out in just a moment. Right. Salius here did run out of units, unfortunately. However, he does have the Goblet of the Sea King, so we're going to give him the Barbarians and use them as a undisciplined chaff force at the front line, and move him into Moonsea as well. In fact, we might be able to give him a few more men. Let's give him the War Elephant and the Colossi. We'll chuck them in there as well. I don't really want to give the War Elephant into an undisciplined regiment. That will cause problems. We'll put them on the flank and set them to attack closest. And we'll give him some of these... Oh, I need to be able to make sure he can still move there. Can you still move? You can. Right, so that's 48. Wonder how many more we can fit in there. Let's see if we can fit these 20 goblins on top of that. We can. Excellent. Right. That brings his number up to 68. That's fine. He can move into Moonsea with just a few more reinforcing men. Make sure we have plenty of units ready to fight there. And he shouldn't be using up too many supplies with the Bag of Endless Wine. Right, V has just arrived with some more reinforcements. We've got some more summoned units for this front line here. We'll just put them up at the front. V's army can be set to... We'll have them in a box behind the main front line. They can be set to hold and attack closest. And this force can be following up behind them. V can just move to the back here. We'll have these Water Devils on the, or Frost Fiends on the side. That's fine. Right, he can be set to patrol for now. Karumi has no current job. Tok has finished building the temple, so we'll just have them sit there and preach. They can't preach it up any further, but that's fine. They'll just remain there for now. The Medians did conquer Devourer. They lost quite a lot of units doing so. So I'm not too worried about that. We do need to keep in mind that they are moving men south along the coastline as well. That shouldn't be an issue for now. Karumi can... I don't think I need him to do any forging. Can he summon some more creatures for us? I'd like you to continue, if you don't mind, contacting Reef Giants. Right. Any more commanders? Okay, so we have Marmuni here. I'm going to have you forge more Demon Whips. We're going to need more of those. These undead casters need to be set to, let's see, have I got a, don't think I do. I'm just going through all of my hotkeyed scripts, but I don't think I have skeleton spamming in those. So we'll quickly make one of those just for the ease of it. We'll set that to, I'll set that to 5 because I don't think I had anything on 5. Right, and we'll move them into Epernia. They can't move straight into Green Waters, that's no problem. Right, Magoth needs to move into Golem range. We have Ridwani, who is going to continue to bind Archdevils. We want to try and get as many of those onto the field as we can. And we have our latest Archdevil, we have Furcass. Furcass harvests a fire gem each month with his enchanted sickle. So he generates fire gems. He also has 4 fire magic. So I think we're going to use him as another defense commander for Golem range. I may move the majority of these Archdevils into the Farron Mountains with Hark, but we'll see. We'll see. Depends what we need. If the Medians don't advance into the south, we may not need to reposition units. It also depends what Lycia does, but I think for now we can just move. We can just keep them moving to Golem range. I have no other commanders that need jobs or orders. We're going to stop recruiting. For now, we're going to stop recruiting Paramount Sun Pontifexes there, and keep recruiting Elite Skirmishers instead. Just because we need the gold to build the laboratory here, and I want to make sure I definitely have enough. We may be able to get some more. There doesn't seem to be any good mercenaries for sale, so we won't worry about that right now. Right. I am going to move Solve into Green Waters now. We can take that Amulet of Astral Poison off and give him a Seeking Goblet so that he can take his force. And we'll give him a few more demons to just protect him. Because we need to make sure Solve needs to not die. It's very important that he stays alive at this very late stage of the game, since he is one of our characters that can capture thrones. So we want him to capture the Throne of the Moon as soon as we can. It will also give a precision bonus to all of our mages, who are priests, which is excellent because they will hit their spells more often. So the Throne of the Moon is very important. It will give us that extra little boost that we're going to need to conquer these final thrones. Other than that, I do need to sort this army out, but I'm going to give it a few more turns just to move Argias down there and the Death Mages as well. I think we'll have enough in our treasury to move the majority of these, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to stop summoning water creatures this turn. I'm going to do a little bit more alchemy for water gems. I think we might need another 40. Right, that should do. And then they are all going to be set to forge. And robes of the sea cost more, so we're going to just... I could save some gold by getting amulets of ruby and sapphire. They will need to be able to lead units underwater with the Seeking's Goblet to be able to bring their blood slaves underwater. So I'm going to keep forging Seeking Goblets. We're going to forge, I think, 6 this turn, which is quite a lot, but we're going to need them. Now, some of the alternatives we have for forging to get units into the sea is, I believe, the bottles of living water. I can't remember if this gives water breathing. It might do. But they wouldn't be able to carry any blood slaves, which we may need in combat just to give us some more boosts, especially with the blood spell that we just unlocked, or no, will unlock, Rush of Strength, which will be very useful. It's going to be another 2 turns, and then we'll get our Blood Magic 8. So we will be able to script up some more powerful blood spells as we move to capture the final thrones. But I think for now, that should do it. Right, and that will be the end of the turn. Let's just see what the AI decides to do. Not too many battles, by the looks of it. Oh, a few more. Right. Oh, a very small message page this turn. So we're moving into fall of year 7, and I'll leave it there for next time. It's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.